Success does not come by accident. It is drawn to the individual who becomes success in thought before they ever touch it in form. The world bends to the man or woman who knows precisely what they want and holds to that image with unwavering faith. If you desire to attract success, you must first cultivate it within. Your mind is the workshop where your future is forged. Every thought you permit, every emotion you indulge, is a seed planted in the soil of your destiny. You must hold a definite purpose, a clear vision of what you seek, and see it so vividly that it becomes more real to you than your present condition. This mental picture, if held with faith and consistency, becomes magnetic. It draws to itself the people, opportunities, and resources required for its fulfillment. The law of attraction is not a myth. It is the natural law that responds to the vibration of your dominant thoughts. Idle hopes attract nothing. It is belief intensified by feeling that pulls success into your life. If you dwell in doubt, you push success away. But if you speak, think, and act from the place of belief, success must answer you. Your subconscious mind does not argue. It accepts what you feed it. So feed it with power. Feed it with victory. Feed it with the image of the life you are creating. Do not concern yourself with the how. That is not your domain. Your duty is to know what you want and to believe you already have it. The world outside you is only a reflection of the world within. If you want to see success in your life, then begin to carry success in your manner, in your speech, and in your spirit. Act as though you cannot fail, and failure will flee from you. There is no magic here, only law. The same law that causes a seed to grow when placed in the placed soil will cause your thoughts to bloom when planted in faith. Success is not for the lucky. It is for the disciplined, the focused, the believer. Align your mind with what you want. Speak as though it is already yours, and let no opposing thought live in your mind. The law of attraction is not about sitting still and wishing. It is about becoming the person to whom success naturally comes. Be that person now. The results will chase you. Every building was first a vision in someone's mind. Every achievement, every great movement in history began as an invisible thought, an idea held firmly until it became reality. Success is no exception. It is first shaped, molded, and born in the secret chambers of the mind before it ever takes form in the physical world. You cannot expect to attract success while harboring thoughts of fear, doubt, or failure. The mind is the original birthplace of all things that eventually show themselves in life. When you think success, feel it, and dwell upon it with absolute certainty, you begin to build the inner blueprint. That blueprint, once impressed deeply upon your subconscious, acts as a silent command to the universe. The world simply reflects what you have already decided within. If you truly wish to become successful, you must first think as the successful think. Only then will success recognize you and answer your call. A drifting mind is a powerless mind. The man who lacks purpose is like a ship without a rudder, tossed by every wind, controlled by every wave, and ultimately lost at sea. But the man who possesses definiteness of purpose becomes a force that no obstacle can resist. When you decide exactly what you want and commit to it with unwavering intensity, you ignite within yourself that force draws toward you people, situations, and opportunities aligned with your vision. Vague wishes produce vague results. But a clearly defined goal held in the mind with faith becomes destiny in motion. Success is not attracted to indecision, it is attracted to conviction. Choose your purpose with care, and once chosen, never retreat. Let your vision be so definite that it shapes your thoughts, fuels your actions, and governs your emotions. In the world of achievement, clarity is power, and purpose is the path to all greatness. The mind is not a passive container, it is a builder, a creator, a silent architect of your destiny. Whatever you allow to dominate your thoughts, whether victory or defeat, will eventually shape your life. You cannot dwell on failure and expect to succeed. You cannot feed your mind with fear and expect courage to emerge. The law is simple. You become what you consistently think about. Your outer world is merely the echo of your inner conversation. If you think like a champion, speak like a victor, and feel the thrill of triumph even in silence, you will rise. But if your thoughts are scattered with doubt, resentment, or limitation, no outer success can find you. Thoughts are seeds, and every seed bears fruit after its kind. Plant thoughts of triumph, nurture them daily, and in time, your life will mirror the greatness you have rehearsed in the garden of your mind. Before wealth appeared in the bank, before applause echoed through the halls, before any crown of success was worn, there was an image. A mental picture held with clarity and conviction is the birthplace of all achievement. The mind paints what the hands will one day build. If your vision is vague, your results will be scattered. But when your image is specific, when you can see it, feel it, and believe in it as if it already exists, you have begun the creative process. The subconscious mind takes that picture and goes to work, attracting conditions that match it. Life responds not to wishful thinking, but to definite mental imagery backed by emotion and belief. So craft your vision carefully, make it vivid. Visit it often. For every great fortune, spiritual, mental, or material, starts with one thing: a clear, unwavering image in the mind of its creator. A thought alone holds potential, but a thought infused with faith becomes a force of nature. Faith is the unseen power that lifts a simple idea into the realm of certainty. It transforms a mental picture into a living, breathing reality. When you believe in your vision with all your heart, mind, and soul, when doubt is banished and only assurance remains, your thoughts begin to carry momentum. Circumstances align, doors open, and unseen forces begin to move. Faith is not hope. Faith is knowing that what you desire is already yours, though the senses may say otherwise. The world does not respond to weak, timid thought. It responds to belief that refuses to be denied. One thought backed by unshakable faith can overturn a lifetime of mediocrity. So speak your dream with confidence. Think your vision with conviction. Act as one already in possession of it. For when your thought is backed by faith, you no longer chase success. It begins to chase you. The universe is not moved by empty words or half-hearted desires. It is moved by belief charged with emotion, the kind that burns in your heart and refuses to be silenced. Idle wishing is but a fantasy. It carries no power, no weight, no command. But when belief is felt deeply, passionately, and persistently, it becomes a magnet. The law of attraction responds not merely to what you want, but to how intensely you feel it to be true. Every emotion is a frequency, and when your belief vibrates with confidence, gratitude, and expectancy, it calls forth all things needed to fulfill it. You must feel as if it is already yours. Walk in the joy of the result before the result appears. That emotion is the fuel, the signal, the invisible prayer. Wishful thinking is weak, but belief saturated with feeling becomes the creative force that bends reality to your will. Desire it, believe it, feel it, and it must come. It is a grand illusion to believe that your circumstances dictate your destiny. In truth, it is your inner attitude, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs that mold the very environment you live in. The outer world is but a mirror, faithfully reflecting the state of your inner world. Two people can walk through the same storm. One sees opportunity, the other sees defeat. Why? Because of the lens through which they view life. When you change your attitude from fear to faith, from doubt to conviction, from despair to determination, your environment must begin to shift. It has no choice. Life will begin to rearrange itself to match your dominant vibration. If you wish to dwell in success, first dwell on success within. Think like the person you wish to become. Feel the triumph before it comes. Act as if the world already recognizes your greatness. For the world outside you is not the cause, it is the effect. And you, the thinker, are the cause. The law of attraction does not respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. You cannot attract abundance while carrying thoughts of lack. You cannot attract love while radiating insecurity. Life responds to vibration, and your vibration is the sum of your dominant thoughts, feelings, and self-concept. To attract success, you must first become success in mind and spirit. Walk, talk, and live as the person you intend to be, even before the world sees it. Success is not something you chase. It is something you magnetize by alignment. Raise your standard of thinking. Carry yourself with purpose. Discipline your emotions to reflect faith, not fear. Become so aligned with your vision that there is no contradiction between your thoughts and your actions. The world will not give you what you beg for, it gives you what you mirror. So become the reflection of the life you want, and that life will find you. The mind does not respond to occasional thoughts, it responds to repetition. A single affirmation spoken once is like a whisper in the wind. But a belief, repeated daily with emotion and conviction, becomes law within the subconscious. You are what you continually impress upon your mind. The subconscious cannot reject what is given to it again and again with feeling. It must accept it. Napoleon